How do you make the most of an ultra low budget?
Sometimes you're like, well, I'll pay for it.
Always have a backup plan because you're always going to need it because it's going to rain or you're going to run out of time in the day.
You have to be open to things changing.
Cultivate, collaborators who you're excited to work with and who you trust as human beings.
You have to be ready fast.
Rehearsing.
Rehearsal, rehearsal, rehearsal.
You don't have a lot of takes. You only have a few setups. You got to be ready when they're ready.
Everybody had to come to set, their lines memorized, ready to go, and we got rehearsals in beforehand so that we could just really hit the ground running because there wasn't a minute to lose.
We were just making use of whatever we had around, and yeah, we were shooting in my grandmother's, or we were scouting in my grandmother's neighborhood, and there's no place to go to the bathroom, or there would be some tiny little store with like a hole, and so I would be like, but my grandma lives right around the corner. So I ended up just taking the crew up.
Use grandma's toilet.
Lulu's grandma. Specifically,
use Lulu's grandma's toilet in Changchun.
Yes.
I think you have to be incredibly stubborn. I think you have to know what your vision is so that you can fight the right battles.
It's not about the budget sometimes, it's really about the spirit of the project, and you got to remember that and come into a project connected to what it's about, and then you won't be so concerned with every dollar.
Money does not equal quality, necessarily. Lean into that, the fact that you don't have necessarily the fiscal component. That doesn't matter necessarily.
You're all in it for the same thing.
Yeah.
So that is an advantage to it. It's like, we're gonna do the best we can. No one's doing this for the money or the glory. You're kind of in it for the story.
You have to love what you're doing.
You have to love what you're doing.
Because the negative energy is just gonna mess the whole thing up.
Just each day wake up and remember you're not like in some job you hate. You're doing something that people would kill to do, and I think that will just set the tone for the day.